Hello, everyone. I'm trying another live, and I'm just going to read today, December 28th, out of the 365 days to embracing forbidden emotions. So that's the book. And it's funny that I just chose at the end of the year to read these, but I'm just going with what comes to me. I also want to say I've been taking quite a bit of a break from everything, and I just think it's been so important to not push the agenda of I got to create this and push that. I'm just really, and that's my intention for this coming year, is just to allow what kind of needs to come. And I've really thought a lot about this idea of doing I don't really like the term because I think it's overused, but like a women's empowerment group. I posted that thing, I think it was in Tapping Really Works, about imagine if young girls had been taught how to be boundaried rather than to be polite. And I've just seen so much of that in my life and unhooking from that. And I'm definitely doing a lot of work personally on it's really come to a head, a lot of the upbringing that I had, and the Catholic upbringing I had, and I would call it the abuse from that, really the emotional abuse and all that from it. So I just think any way we as women can be more supportive of each other and find ways to be better and kinder to each other, and mostly to ourselves first and foremost. That's huge. But so I've been thinking about something like that, but we'll see what comes. But I do know I want to read these for now. So December 28th, materialistic way of life is always fearful because at every step there is danger. Materialistic life is full of anxiety and fear. And I got to remember to look up there. Srimad Bhagavatam. Uh, I'll keep practicing. What a wake up call this can be. In the world of spiritual materialism, it says that I am doing well if I am acquiring the things I want. Lifestyle marketing is part of the materialistic way of life. I am on top if I have the car, the house, the relationship, the career, the money, and the notoriety. It's a seductive world. It's a compelling world. And it's a world solidly based on acquiring what the ego's agenda says to acquire. It's a world filled with comparison and competition. There's never enough of anything for the ego. As soon as I acquire one thing, the next thing appears on the horizon I now need to manifest. My life becomes riddled with fear and anxiety about losing what I have acquired. It turns into an empty and exhausting pursuit. A deep longing can bubble up inside of me that says there's got to be more to life than this. This is often where my journey back to my true self begins. I learn to unhook from the materialistic and spiritually materialistic world. It's the exhausting journey that brings to me a place where I now seek truth and peace over any one thing. I step on the path of rekindling a deeper connection to the force of good, and my life feels so much more authentic and true for me. Thought for the day: what if today I can notice when I'm getting caught up in the cycle of acquiring and just interrupt this pattern, even if just for a moment? And tapping is a great vehicle to do that. And I think I was holding the book up in front of my face during that, not intentionally, but I'm still trying to get used to looking up here at the camera. So it's a work in progress. But I just wanted to share that every time I reread things like that, it helps me keep detoxifying from the culture that we live in, the acquiring culture, the manifesting culture, the if it's going to be, it's up to me. I've got to make it happen, which just sounds exhausting. Even I say that. And even my intention, even for this coming year, is just to allow what comes to me. And when I'm not feeling inspiration, to not push the agenda to try and figure out something to do, and trusting that it's going to come when it's meant to come. So I hope you found that helpful. And thanks so much for watching this, and wishing you well, especially now and in the new year to come, 2023. Take good care. Bye for now.